Hello everyone. So today our topic of discussion is exchange rate system. As we have already discussed about the exchange rates that are nominal exchange rate and the real effective exchange rate. We need to look now at what is the system on which these nominal exchange rates and the real exchange rate is based on. So today we would be discussing that how this system worked from the past times. So we have a system that is known as fixed exchange rate. Fixed exchange rate means that as we were discussing in nominal exchange rate that $1 is equals to rupees 1, let us say. So this has been fixed by the RBI and it won't change until RBI will again change it. So it was followed in India in 1947 wherein the exchange rate was fixed by RBI. But later on in 1991 after the reforms the system was floating exchange rate wherein RBI would not change the exchange rate. Exchange rate will now be changed by the market, by the demand and the supply in the market. So at the time it was started at $1 is equals to rupees 31, but now it has been increased to $1 is equals to rupees 70. But this has been done most of the times by the market changes. It has not been done by RBI. So these are the two types of system. Those are fixed exchange rate and the floating exchange rate. If it is floating, it is done by the market, demand and supply. If it is fixed, it need to be fixed by the RBI. Now we would be looking on some scenarios and going to discuss this. First, we are going to take an example for this. So let us say we have the nominal exchange rate, which is decided by the demand and supply in the market. Yeah. So let us say $1 is equals to rupees 10. If you are following the system of that fixed exchange rate, then this has been fixed by the RBI. So let us say we are taking an example in 1947 when RBI used to set this exchange rate, right? Then let us say that we have a chocolate and that is of rupees 5 in India and $1 in USA. Then direction of trade would be from India to US because after exchanging their $1 they will be getting rupees 10 and they will be getting two chocolates from India. But if they are going to buy it in USA, $1 they can purchase only one chocolate. Due to the price difference, the trade would be from India to USA. But let's say inflation would increase in India and the price of the chocolate in India would rise to rupees 10. And here also it is $1 chocolate. So trade would stop as there is no difference in the price of chocolate in India and USA. This is why trade will stop. Now, what can be the action of RBI? What RBI can do is they'll change the exchange rate to, let's say, rupees 20. $1 is equal to rupees 20. Now, the trade would start from India to US because now they can get two chocolates in that $1 as the chocolate is of rupees 10, but while exchanging their $1 they are getting 20 rupees. So by these 20 rupees they can get two chocolates. So this is how by the action of RBI the trade is possible because RBI has devalued the Indian rupee from rupees 10 to rupees 20 so that trade is possible. Yeah. And now we are going to see the next example. In this example, we are going to see that we have the floating exchange rate, which is set by the market. So in case of floating exchange rate, example is same. Let's say that $1 is equals to rupees 10, which is fixed by the market. And same chocolate we are talking about. The chocolate is of rupees, let's say 5 in India, and in US it is of $1. Trade would be from India to USA. This trade would be possible from India to USA till the time the chocolate price would not increase. But if the chocolate price would increase, this trade would stop. So now what can be the action? That by the action of the market, if this exchange rate will reach to this, then trade would again start. So if the currency would be depreciated by the market, then the trade would again start. In the fixed exchange rate, we were saying that it would be devalued by the RBI. But in floating exchange, we are saying that it would be depreciated by the market as per the demand of the currency. Yeah. So, and next thing we can also see that there are also some actions by the RBI now also. So if RBI को लगता है कि जो रुपए एंड डॉलर का एक्सचेंज रेट है, लेट्स से रुपए एंड डॉलर का एक्सचेंज रेट, उसमें बहुत ज़्यादा चेंजेस आ रहे हैं, तो आरबीआई का क्या एक्शन रहता है? आरबीआई स्टार्ट टू बाय एंड सेल डॉलर्स, जिसकी वजह से किसी करेंसी, अगर इंडियन करेंसी की डिमांड बहुत ज़्यादा अप या डाउन होती है, तो आरबीआई डॉलर्स को बाय एंड सेल करते हैं ताकि इंडिया की करेंसी बहुत ज़्यादा डेप्रिशिएट या अप्रिशिएट ना हो, ताकि ट्रेड नॉर्मल मेंटेन रहे। गवर्नमेंट भी इस मैटर में इंटरवीन करती है, ट्रेड के अंदर इंटरवीन करती है, सो दैट कि ज़्यादा अप्रिसिएशन या डेप्रिसिएशन करेंसी में ना आए, ट्रेड मेंटेन्ड रहे। आरबीआई और गवर्नमेंट दोनों ही इस में सपोर्ट करते हैं। I hope you understand well the topic of fixed exchange rate and floating exchange rate. Thank you for watching.